Hey, Cowboys Nation! Welcome to your ultimate destination for all things Dallas Cowboys. From the latest news, game analyses, rumors to deep dives into player performances and strategies, we've got you covered. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss a play. Let's dive into everything you need to know about America's team. The rumor mill in Dallas just went into overdrive. And if it's true, we're witnessing one of the boldest moves the Cowboys could make in years. Word is that Baker, the fearless safety known for his relentless tackling and instinctive playmaking, is in talks to join the Cowboys. Imagine the energy in AT&T Stadium if this deal comes to life. Fans are buzzing, social media is on fire, and analysts are scrambling to predict how this could shift the NFC landscape. Baker's presence alone could change the entire defensive scheme, giving Dallas the kind of versatility and leadership they've been craving. He's not just a player, he's a disruptor, someone who forces offenses to rethink every snap. Rumors suggest the negotiation is at an advanced stage, with sources hinting that the Cowboys are pulling out all the stops. Money, cap flexibility, and the promise of competing for a Super Bowl are reportedly part of the pitch. If Baker signs, it's not just a roster upgrade. It's a statement that Dallas is aiming for dominance. The vibe around the city is electric, with fans envisioning Baker patrolling the secondary alongside Trayvon Diggs. There's a reason this rumor has people talking. But Baker is not just any safety. He's a Swiss Army knife on defense, capable of blitzing, covering, and reading quarterbacks like an open book. His ability to anticipate plays, close gaps, and intimidate receivers makes him a nightmare matchup for any offense. The Cowboys, who have been searching for that missing piece in their secondary, could finally find it in Baker. Analysts speculate that his leadership qualities alone could elevate the locker room, inspiring younger players and setting a tone for the team. Some insiders hint at the strategic genius behind the potential signing. Pairing Baker with a strong linebacker core and a dominant pass rush could transform Dallas into one of the most feared defenses in the league. Fans are already imagining the highlight reels. Baker leaping for interceptions, delivering bone-jarring hits, and orchestrating defensive chaos. The buzz isn't just about his skill set. It's about the confidence this move sends to the rest of the NFC. Dallas may not just be in playoff contention. They could be signaling that they're building a dynasty. The timing of this rumor couldn't be more dramatic. As the off-season heat ramps up, Dallas seems ready to make a statement that resonates across the league. But Baker joining the Cowboys would not just be a roster shakeup. It would be a cultural shift. Sources suggest that the team's front office is pulling every string to make this happen, highlighting how high the stakes are. The narrative emerging is almost cinematic. A star safety hungry for a ring walking into a locker room filled with talent, ambition, and shadows of past playoff disappointments. Fans are already debating how Baker would fit into the current defensive schemes. Would he roam free in the secondary or anchor a safety duo designed to crush opposing quarterbacks' confidence? Coaches are reportedly envisioning him as the centerpiece of a new aggressive strategy. And let's not ignore the psychological effect. Having a player of Baker's caliber sends a message to rivals that Dallas is serious, that they're no longer waiting for magic. They're making it happen. Rumors like this fuel debates, spark memes, and dominate sports talk shows. And right now, Baker to the Cowboys is dominating every single conversation. The financial aspect of this potential move is as intriguing as the on-field implications. Sources hint that Dallas is ready to offer a deal that matches Baker's elite value with creative structuring to maintain cap flexibility. This shows how committed the franchise is to making a splash. But Baker, coming off multiple Pro Bowl seasons, knows his worth, and the Cowboys know that securing him could tip the scales in tight NFC battles. Contract discussions are reportedly intense, with both sides focused on timing, guarantees, and performance incentives. The negotiation drama itself is enough to keep fans glued to every update, with social media dissecting every cryptic tweet and insider report. Beyond the numbers, the storyline resonates with fans who crave bold moves. The kind of headline-making decisions that define seasons and shape legacies. Imagine the narrative. But Baker, the ultimate free agent, choosing Dallas over other contenders. It's a testament to the franchise's ambition and a hint at how far they're willing to go to chase a championship. The rumor alone has sparked an avalanche of excitement, speculation, and hope that this could be the start of something monumental in Big D. The strategic implications for Dallas's defense are enormous. But Baker isn't just a player who fills a position. He's a chess piece capable of changing the way opponents attack the Cowboys. Imagine offenses having to account for his range, speed, and football IQ on every snap. Coaches are reportedly drawing up plays that leverage his unique skill set, deploying him in hybrid roles, mixing coverage and blitz schemes and allowing him to roam freely to create chaos. Fans and analysts are speculating that Baker could be the missing puzzle piece that turns a solid defense into an elite one capable of shutting down high-powered NFC offenses. His ability to read quarterbacks' pre-snap jump routes and deliver crushing tackles could completely redefine Dallas's defensive identity. And beyond the X's and O's, there's the leadership factor. Baker is a vocal presence, someone who can motivate and organize, making the entire secondary more disciplined and confident. If this deal materializes, it's not just about acquiring a player. It's about constructing a defense designed to dominate in high-stakes playoff scenarios. The rumor alone has already changed the narrative around Dallas, elevating expectations and fueling the imagination of fans who are dreaming big. Of course, with any high-profile rumor, skepticism runs rampant. Some analysts question whether Dallas can actually pull this off, pointing to cap constraints, Baker's market value, and the logistics of free agency maneuvering. But that uncertainty only adds fuel to the fire. Fans are dissecting every move, every insider tip, and every potential ripple effect. Social media debates rage on. Could Baker coexist with Trayvon Diggs? How would this affect the linebacker core and coverage schemes? Even rival teams are reportedly keeping a close eye, anticipating the impact this signing could have on NFC playoff races. The excitement isn't just about a player joining a team. It's about the dramatic shift in narrative, the what-if scenarios, and the tantalizing prospect of a defense that suddenly feels unstoppable. Rumors like this dominate headlines for a reason. They mix talent, strategy, money, and psychology into a league that ignites imaginations. If Baker really is on the verge of joining the Cowboys, it's not just news. It's a seismic shift in the NFL landscape, and the entire league will feel the tremors. The potential arrival of Baker to Dallas is already reshaping conversations about the Cowboys' entire season. Imagine the psychological edge this could give the team. Players feeding off Baker's intensity, the defensive line feeling emboldened, and opponents constantly second-guessing every snap. Insiders suggest that even the locker room culture could shift overnight. Veteran leaders reportedly see Baker as someone who can elevate everyone around him, pushing younger players to raise their game and creating a contagious competitive environment. Rumors indicate that his work ethic, film study habits, and relentless pursuit of excellence are exactly what Dallas wants to instill across the roster. Fans are already speculating how the team's identity could evolve. No longer just relying on offensive firepower, but leaning on a defense that's opportunistic, aggressive, and versatile. Analysts imagine Baker patrolling the backfield, reading quarterbacks before they even blink, creating turnovers, and setting the tone for a defensive unit that could be as headline-making as any offense. The Cowboys have historically been known for their offensive prowess, but this move hints at a calculated pivot. A team that's serious about balance, toughness, and making a statement every week, all anchored by a player who thrives in high-pressure situations. The ripple effect of Baker's rumored signing extend beyond just the defensive backfield. Sources hint that the coaching staff is already reimagining coverage schemes, blitz packages, and rotational strategies with Baker at the center. His unique ability to play both man and zone coverage, combined with his knack for blitzing from unexpected angles, could give Dallas a tactical edge that opponents have rarely faced. Rumors suggest that coaches are drawing up hypothetical scenarios for every playoff matchup, envisioning Baker as the player who can swing the momentum with a single play. Fans are also theorizing about the chemistry he could develop with Trayvon Diggs, imagining a secondary that's as intimidating as it is opportunistic. Offenses will have to adapt. Quarterbacks will be forced to make quicker decisions and mistakes will likely be punished with the kind of physicality Baker is known for. The narrative emerging is that Dallas could suddenly possess one of the most dynamic multidimensional defenses in the league. All sparked by a single high-impact signing. And as speculation grows, so does the excitement. Fans, analysts, and rival teams alike are all watching, wondering if this rumor will become one of the defining moments of the NFL offseason. Beyond the field, the potential signing of Budda Baker carries huge implications for the team's trajectory and legacy. The Cowboys are a franchise constantly under pressure with a fan base that expects nothing less than dominance. Rumors suggest that Baker's reputation as a leader, someone who communicates, motivates, and inspires could help the locker room reach a new level of cohesion. Imagine the pep talks, the post-practice film sessions, and the intensity during training camp, all fueled by a player known for his unrelenting focus and drive. Analysts are already drawing parallels to other high-profile signings that transform teams mid-season, speculating that Baker could be the missing piece that pushes Dallas from playoff contenders to genuine Super Bowl threats. Social media is buzzing with fan theories. From defensive schematics to bold predictions about prob-level performance, reflecting the excitement that surrounds a potential acquisition of this magnitude. The psychological impact cannot be overstated. Having Baker on the roster signals ambition, intent, and a willingness to take risks to compete at the highest level. If the rumors are accurate, this move could redefine not just Dallas's defense, but the entire narrative of the 2025 season, creating momentum and confidence that could be impossible to contain. But before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep bringing you the latest updates on the Dallas Cowboys. Feel free to share your thoughts on the news in the comments as well. The market for Budda Baker has reportedly been intense with several top-tier teams showing interest, but the Cowboys appear to be pulling out all the stops to lure him to Dallas. Rumors indicate that the front office is leveraging financial flexibility, playoff promise, and the opportunity to be part of a team on the rise as key selling points. Analysts speculate that Baker's choice could hinge on more than just money. It's about fit, ambition, and the chance to play in a system that maximizes his strengths. The mere suggestion that he's considering Dallas has already sent shock waves through the league. With rival teams reevaluating their off-season priorities and strategies. Social media reactions are overwhelmingly excited with fans debating how his skills could complement the existing roster, how his leadership might influence rookies and veterans alike, and what kind of defensive identity the team could develop. If the rumors hold true, the narrative isn't just about adding a player. It's about signaling a franchise-wide shift toward championship-level focus and intensity. Every game, every snap, and every defensive adjustment could now carry the weight of this potential seismic addition to the team. Speculation about Baker joining the Cowboys is also fueling broader debates about the NFC landscape. Analysts are drawing up hypothetical matchups, considering how his presence could impact rival offenses, and imagining the psychological edge Dallas could wield against traditional powerhouses. Rumors suggest that even teams not directly competing in the division are paying attention, understanding that a single signing can reverberate across the conference. Fans are already creating what-if scenarios, imagining Baker making game-changing plays in critical moments, flipping momentum, and cementing Dallas as a defensive juggernaut. The hype is compounded by the fact that Baker is not just a talented player. He's a character, a leader, and a competitor who thrives in pressure situations. If this rumor becomes reality, it could redefine playoff expectations, alter draft and free agency strategies across the league and position Dallas as a team capable of dominating both sides of the ball. The chatter, the speculation, and the excitement are palpable, creating a buzz that feels larger than any typical off-season move. Ultimately, the Budda Baker rumor is more than just a potential transaction. It's a story about ambition, strategy, and the pursuit of excellence. If the Cowboys succeed in landing him, it's a statement that the franchise is serious about contention and willing to take bold, decisive action to achieve it. Fans are imagining a defense that's aggressive, smart, and dynamic, anchored by a player whose instincts and intensity can change the course of games. Social media and sports media alike are rife with debates, predictions, and scenarios reflecting the electric anticipation surrounding the potential signing. Even if it doesn't happen, the mere fact that Dallas is in the mix sends a message to the league. They're not waiting for fortune. They're making calculated moves, shaking up narratives, and redefining expectations. Budda Baker to the Cowboys, whether rumor or reality, has already ignited the imagination of fans, sparked analysis across platforms, and made the offseason feel like playoff season. The NFL landscape may never look the same, and if the whispers hold truth, Dallas could be on the cusp of a defensive revolution that changes everything. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to keep receiving exclusive news about the Dallas Cowboys, please subscribe to our channel and give this video a like. We always look forward to your comments and opinions. See you in the next video.